Hello and welcome to Just One More Light. That's better. Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch, and welcome to a review of one of my favourite new watch brands of 2017, Phoibos. Now my Phoibos journey began back in May this year when I picked up one of their blue quartz models. Fantastic piece, incredibly well made for the money. These you can still find on Amazon for $110. I'll leave all the links to buy down in the description below. I then bought one of their automatics when it first came out, 40mm, but still a generic sub-homage. I then picked up the ceramic model with a Miyota 9000 shortly thereafter, but the one I missed was their original quartz 1000 meter dive watch, the Ocean Master. And this one today, the Ocean Master Automatic, is an automatic version of the Ocean Master. They've also got some new, much more original designs coming up. The Wave Master, the Reef Master, and the brand new gorgeous looking Eagle Ray due out mid next year. Definitely looking forward to seeing those ones, but today it's the Ocean Master. Let's get into it. So, it's a familiar looking black box containing a familiar looking black box. It must be a Phoibos. Okay, so 30-day money back guarantee if there are any problems. 2-year international warranty. Let's have a look at this one then. And there it is in glorious emerald green with Sunburst, the Ocean Master 1000 Automatic. Alright, let's get a closer look. Okay, so we'll do dimensions and specifications. We'll do a loom shot, wrist shot, get some good close-ups of this one on that cracking Sunburst dial, but no movement accuracy report today. This one just arrived and I haven't had the time, but it's a Seiko NH35, so it is unlikely to be outside of a pretty tight -10, +10 range. So then, 44mm diameter. Now Phoibos says 43 on the website. I measure 44. I also measure 50mm thick. Look at that thing. It is pretty juicy. 48mm lug to lug though, but it does wear quite tall on the wrist as you'll see later on because it is such a thick piece. 22mm lug width, and weighing in, sized up for my 7-inch wrist on this all stainless steel bracelet. Pretty nice bracelet it is too. 211 grams, so this is a bit of a beast. There's plenty of weight to it. We've got a screw down crown here at the 4 o'clock. I'll just give you a look at that. A little bit of a pop there. Seiko NH35, no surprises. Pull it out once and we'll be able to adjust the date. If we roll that way, there we are, 1, 2, 3. Pull it out a second time. It hacks, it hand winds, and we can adjust the time nice and simple. Really do like these movements, these Seikos. They're pretty ubiquitous in a lot of smaller companies and with good reason. Screws down there. We've also got a helium release valve up here at the 2 o'clock. Please leave me a comment if you've ever had to use one of these on the watch. I suspect more of a gimmick than anything else, but there you are. And we've got a cracking Sunburst on the dial. I'll zoom in and get a closer look. So a really nice Sunburst effect. As I said before, I've had green Phoibos and I've had blue Phoibos. I think the green and blue really good choices because of the lovely Sunburst effect. Now just a printed dial, this one. Printed indices and a lovely printed octopus. Finally, the octopus. Everybody requested that the octopus go from the back of the watch to the front of the watch. And there he is, the King Octopus with a little crown and 3 stars. They've kept it pretty simple here, just 1000 meters, 3,300 feet, and automatic. They haven't cluttered the dial at all, which is always a relief. Nice little frame around the date window at 3 o'clock. Bezel then is 120 click unidirectional, and pretty good it is too. Once it locks, no backplay, pretty solid, and a nice action also. 316L stainless steel case and bracelet, and they've got a kind of bead blasted finish on here. I really like the bezel, some lovely little machining, looks very industrial. The whole watch looks very industrial. Is it just me, or does this remind anyone else of a Cyberman? Maybe it's just me. Anyway, never mind. Now no signed crown today, no signed helium release valve, but I'll forgive them for that. Bracelet's very nice, solid end lengths, very smooth brushing here. Love the curvature, just a little bit different than the normal bracelet. Nice curvature to the links themselves. Now push pins, but no problems using these ones. I sized this watch up for myself and they were a pleasure to use. Phoibos etched into the clasp there as well, but not a lot of micro adjusts. You've got 3 there, but really there's less than a centimetre, well under a centimetre of micro adjustment there, but it does come with a generous number of half links on either side, so you should still have no problems getting this one to a good fit. And diver's extension, always useful for a dive watch. Pop the case, and there he is again, the King Octopus Phoibos Ocean Master Automatic 1000 metre sapphire, and a serial number there as well. But a nice case back, solid end links, double flange spring bars as well, which always makes it easier to get the bracelet on and off if you do want to pop this on a rubber strap. Nice finishing even on the back of the bracelet as well there. So I'll pop up a Loom shot. Loom is fantastic. C3 Superluminova. The Loom has always been a criticism of every previous model Phoibos. They just haven't quite got it right up until this point. I think that Loom looks great, really very bright, almost up there with Seiko's Lumi Bright from my experience, and lasts a decent length of time as well. Okay, so there it is sitting on top of my 7-inch wrist. 48mm lug to lug, should wear quite small, but because it's thick, it does sit a little bit on top of the wrist. You can see there, little gap at the side of the case, but looks really good. I do like the finishing, just a little bit different from any polished surfaces. There's no polish really, it's all either brush or that bead blasted, sand blasted finish. 211 grams though, you certainly know you're wearing a watch, that's for sure. It is definitely a chunky piece, but if you like your watches big and chunky, then I think this one's certainly worth considering. So Phoibos Ocean Master Automatic then, what are my niggles? Well, you know, as much as the painted dial is effective, it might have been nicer to have applied indices. And $299 is Phoibos' most expensive watch to date, so it's kind of getting up there for this set of specifications. Certainly the Neymar I looked at a couple of weeks ago had a similar set of specs, but I think that Phoibos makes up for it with build quality, really one of Phoibos' strengths. Love the green Sunburst dial, it does look pretty trick, and the orange second hand, super legible watch, nicely done as always. So there you have it, the Ocean Master Automatic. Perhaps a little bit too big and chunky for me, but love the industrial aesthetic. Very much looking forward to Phoibos' new original pieces in 2018. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.